Hello and welcome to ARK Survival Evolved. We're on the Extinction map and today we're out and about in the wastelands because I'm looking for T-Rexes. There's a few I've seen wandering this northern section up here. Just have a quick look on the map. In this northwesterly section I've seen quite a few wandering around here, but obviously I want to get high level ones on. I'd say on the island and on Scorched Earth, the end bosses, or at least the sub-level bosses, if you will, have usually been tackled with T-Rexes. So I'm looking for high-level ones in this case because I want to start making some more progress with the orbital supply drops, but also the caves, because I've had a look through the desert cave and I can get through that with probably a thylacoleo and some velonosaurs. I managed to see the entrance to the forest cave, and because there's a Euterianus there, I'd probably be better off taking some T-Rexes in. But then we're into things like the red orbital supply drops. I think I could probably clear those better with T-Rexes. I mean, I've actually went and just recently I think it was on the mech trying to tackle a yellow orbital supply drop. I took the Enforcer in there to see how the two of them would combine, and unfortunately the Enforcer wiped, and we were only up to the third level. So I thought, well, I really could do with some decent T-Rexes. I mean, I'm quite tempted to bring in the T-Rexes that actually bred on the island, because I used those to tackle the bosses, and then I ported them over to Scorched Earth to take on the Manticore. So I'm quite tempted to bring them over here to save me having to basically reinvent the wheel. But I think for things like the orbital supply drops and maybe the cave for the forest, I think I might just breed up some T-Rexes, but it really just depends on what I can find out here. But before we get started, I mean, if you do find yourself liking the video at any point, then do please leave a like, because that'll help me out a great deal. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content, then yeah, do please subscribe. Just remember to click the little bell icon, and that way you'll get notifications for when new content comes out. And if you've got any comments or suggestions about the video, or if there's anything you'd like to see new on the channel, then do please post that in the comments section below. So anyway, we've now got Polly the Parrot here. So what we're going to do is just basically just go out and have a look and see what we can see. I mean, ideally I'm looking for, from what I've experienced so far, it's very difficult to find 180s on this map. 150 I think is probably too low for what I've got in mind, so I'm going to be looking for things like 162s and upwards, because I mean I did find, like, for instance, a 180 owl, and I think it was a 162. It's either a 162 or a 168 female that I found was actually better than that. So I'm not going to rule anything out at this stage. I mean, ideally 180 if it's possible. Otherwise, you know, 168 upwards I'd say, really. So it's just going to be a case. I mean, most of the ones I tend to find are up in this northwest section. At least when I say the ones I tend to find, the ones I have found. Initially I was out here looking for just the low level ones, because they've been able to get me the I'm trying to remember, there's one of the augmented kibble types. I used T-Rex eggs to get that type of kibble. But now, of course, ARK being ARK, I'm looking for high level ones, so I'll probably struggle to find high level ones. Maybe I should sort of try to convince myself I'm really looking for low level ones, and then ARK might get persuaded to provide high level ones instead. It's just the strange nature of ARK, as you go looking for things, and the very thing you tend to be looking for isn't the thing that you find for. So it's just giving you a case of just kind of wandering around and looking. Oh, hello, is that a Tech Rex? Ooh, ooh, please tell me there's no ooh. There's also King Reapers out here, and that's what's got me more bothered. Right, tell you what, 194. Now that's not necessarily wonderful because the oh no, oh it's a stego. That's all right. The Tech Rexes get a kind of a boost. What are you, a low level one? The Tech Rexes do get a boost, so it's not like the ultimate one. I think like a 180 equivalent would be a lot higher than that, probably in the 200s. I mean, I haven't really bothered much with the Tech Rexes because I mean I think they came out as a sort of like a feature, if you will, but Wildcard have decided to make them permanent. Right. Right, let's see, I can't do that while I've opened the inventory on you. Ooh, wow, the chances of finding that thing. Oh, that's just made my day. Right, so I'm going to pop this will do. Now I've got 89 tranks. So I mean I've got Freya. That's what I was talking about before when I was breeding up Polly. The good thing about what I like about this map is this ability for me to basically just hop off one dino and jump onto another because I've got cryopods. Right, is that's not the one, that was a... Yeah, that's a 28. Where is this? Oh, there it is there. Oh. Right, so I'm going to go and get the attention of that one so I can kill it. And then I'm going to run away. Run away! Oh, that looks pretty vicious, that. Trouble is, I want to get rid of one of them and keep the other one. But I think she's got like AoE of some sort, so she'll probably. I don't want to like. I really don't want to be sort of like causing damage to the other one. See? Tell you what. Let me switch to bullets and see if we can get rid of that thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Run away! Now I've got to turn around somehow. Turn around, come on, shoot it! Oh, just eat it. Just eat it. Come on. Let's have a good chew on the bones. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Right, there you go. Oh, switch over. Right, we'll switch over. Otherwise, this is gonna go nasty. Yeah, we've all heard that more. You're scary. I'm not impressed. That looks actually weird. It's like bright red eyes. I'm seriously hoping I don't run into any Reaper Kings down here, because I was down here not long ago and there was two of them. Freya really struggled. Man, I've got no idea where I'm going here. The plan was to basically like probably just shoot it from a distance, basically. But I mean, she can tank it, she can handle it, I'm sure. Yeah, keep coming, keep coming. Sooner or later you're going to realise that you're going to lose, you're going to run. I'm feeling really lucky now that since they've nerfed these gachas that I've got a decent rifle and what have you. I still don't know what's become of my my riot gear or flak, because I had two sets of both and they were seriously high level. Let's have a quick look around. Oh, there's one behind me. Oh, hang on. Oh, come on. I don't want a rock element on my butt as well. Oh no! It's a Reaper King! No! Stop spoiling my fun! You're spoiling my fun! Ow, ow, ow! Oh, for crying out loud. These things are vicious, because I don't have the benefit of the those little dudes for giving me the light. I can't make them weak. There's nothing I can do against them. Right, where's that T-Rex gone? There it is. Oh, for crying out loud. I've got to be really careful of that Reaper King there. Whoa, how did you manage to hit me through the blooming cliff? Yeah, I want to find a way to deal with those. Whoa, Struth! I really need to find a way to deal with those Reaper Kings. Because they're a pain in the neck. What level is that thing? Trouble is, it's not going to give up. It's not going to give up so quick. How are you doing that? See, if I had one of those little light pets, I'd be able to deal with it. Maybe that's the solution. Yeah, you keep throwing it at me, I'm going to shoot you all the same. Oh, ow, 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 ow. It's not so much it's doing me damage, it's just being a pain in the neck. Come on, I can't see for her. In the meantime, that thing's gonna walk about. I've no idea how much health that thing's got either. This is very inconvenient. I hope I've got enough bullets to cope. In the meantime, the blooming turbo on that thing's probably wearing out. Oh, come on. Oh. They seem to be coping anyway. I mean, Frey's not taking much damage. Except that I'm going blind, I can't see anything. I can't see a bit. There must be some... I mean, there must be some dino on the map that can deal with these things. Because I was down here not that long ago and there was about 2 of them. I mean, it's not doing that much damage to her, but... it's like really messing up my visibility. I'm running out. I mean, how many bullets is it going to take to get rid of it? Right, there you go, there's your answer. Right. Right, now let's get rid of these things, right. Come on, go away. You've served your purpose. And that's the low level one. Please tell me that's the low level one. Yes it is. It doesn't have red eyes. Right, where's it gone? Is that tranked it? I mean, I must have put a ton of trank darts into the thing. So where the heck's it gone? Ah, there you are. Whoa, 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 whoa! Change the bullets. Don't kill it. Right, let's get rid of this thing first. Go away, go away. Seriously, go away. Right, he's hoping that I don't find another of these Reaper Kings. Its turbo is kind of just getting to... Trouble is, how did I get halfway up the bleeding cliff? How did I manage to miss? Right, can I... It's... oh God. It's halfway up a flipping cliff. So you're females. Actually, that's quite good then, so... oh, wow. Starvation. That's not good. Right, so... yeah, this is going to be interesting, so... I think I'm going to deal with those 2 T-Rexes over there. I'm going to wait for this one to starve out. Because what I've actually got some scorpion kibble on me. So I'm just going to wait for that one to starve out. And hopefully that'll give me a decent level Tech-Rex to get started. So I'll bring you back once I've made a bit of progress with this one then. Okay, so we've got our Tech-Rex now tamed up. I mean, that went well. It used up 7 of my scorpion kibble. And that's come out at level 290. So according to the wiki, they get 20%. You get a 20% higher level than a normal T-Rex. So that would have been that's basically like a 162 T-Rex that I found, There was a 194 tech Rex, so that's the equivalent of a 162 normal Rex. So it's going to be a case of, I mean, I obviously want to find another tech Rex, and that was a female. So ideally I want to find a high level tech Rex. Although technically it doesn't matter, because I can always breed up a low level one until I get a high level, well, or at least the equivalent. Ooh, wow. I ran into that problem before where those things, when they land, they actually cause damage. See there, that oh god, what was that? So that was looks like that was a Rex at some point. Level 24 Rex. Okay, I don't think many people are going to miss you. Sorry. At least you've served up. Ooh, okay. Realistically, I ain't going anywhere near that thing. That's a purple. That's a legendary. Okay, I wouldn't stand any chance against that thing. So yes, anyway, where was I? Basically, I need to find another tech Rex, although I'll still keep my eye out for like normal Rexes, because what I can do is I can breed up I can find myself like a fairly low level tech Rex, for instance, and I can just keep breeding that, you know, breed that one with this female, and then whatever its offspring is, breed that with a female, and as long as I don't get any mutations, it's not going to matter. I'll just end up with pretty much just a clone, which to me is fine. But ideally you want like a high level or a higher level, because I mean, you've got no guarantees on, you know, where those all those points go into what stats. Do those, hang on a minute, do those things just take out a Reaper King? What level are you to? Ooh, a 166. Okay, so I think, oh, there's 2 Reaper Kings over there. Oh, Lord above, this is not good. 6 and a 24. Okay, I think we're gonna pop Freya, because there's a 168 female down there. So I'm gonna pop Freya. I just have to be mindful of those Reaper Kings. Oh, there's a blowing rock drake over there. Tell you what, let's have some fun with Polly the parrot and see how she does against one of these things. So she's hitting for like 147. I mean, I've pumped her melee once. Most of the times I've managed to get her level up, I've just put it into things like stamina. Although I've noticed this one's lasting a lot longer with like when I'm flying across the map on full speed. Wow, straight, this thing's taking it's taking a lot of damage, that. Wow, I thought it would never end. Right, so it's time for Freya to come out and have some fun again, because I put her away because I thought I'd be spending more time running around chasing things. So right, so there's a 168 I believe down there. I mean, I didn't really bother much with the tech Rexes because I thought it was just like a kind of a one-off. So I might have like tamed the odd one now and again. Right, oh, straight, I'm gonna have to pull all that lot across to you now. Right, well, you can have all them. You can have all the raw meat as well, because she had most of that. Wow, that's a ton of meat that I've been gathering. I mean, I think it's a bit overkill. Right, you can have all this as well. So you can have all these nodules. Right, go on. I think part of the reason she's doing a lot better now is because she's got this Mastercraft saddle. And I got that when I was chasing around on. I think I got it on Scorched Earth when I was chasing around after Gacha Claws. Not Gacha Claws, Raptor Claws. I can't remember whether I got that off Gacha Claws or Raptor Claws. Right, so you're a 114. So I think that's... Oh, bloody dillos. Right, what are you? Are you the 168 I've been looking for? Oh no, you're the 66. Right, we'll get rid of you. Yeah. Ooh, you're scary. Ooh. Oh, come on. I only wanted to take this one out. I'm gonna have to take both of you out now. I must admit, this is one of the best dinos that Wildcard created, is the Thyla. How many you can just go wander around on the map and just kill whatever you like. The only thing that intimidates me on this map while I'm on the back of this Thylacolium are Reaper Kings and those blooming Gigasaurs. Where's the 168? There was a 168 here a minute ago. Where did it go? Oh, is that it over there? Please tell me it's still there. And I can't tell you, too far away. Oh, Reaper Kings. Oh. There's a part of me is tempted to put a Bulldog across. Just for the sake of annoying those Reaper Kings, because they'll be a lot easier to take out. Did you go over the edge? It's 168. Yay! Hello, Mrs. Rex. Right, you're next on the list. Yep. You keep biting me. I know you want to. Something's giving me... Oh, blooming corrupted dinos. Trouble is, I don't want to take out a... I don't want to trank that thing and get... only for it to get eaten by blooming corrupted dinos. They're quite fast to the teeth. Oh, for crying out loud. I want to be able to separate those two out. Yeah, come on. Realistically, oh man, it's a pain in the neck. I mean, I could have done with probably like 2 guns. Oh, didn't want to bite you. Oh, not a Therizino as well. Oh, for crying out loud. You're not making my life easy. Although then again, when was life supposed to be easy? Oh, it's typical of me. I suck the bullets over, and the next thing I know... Oh, for crying out loud. I don't want you eating the blooming T-Rex. Oh, I think a T-Rex is going to make mincemeat out of that. Actually, well, that's probably in my advantage there. Right, let's back to normal darts then. Right, come on you. Let's finish this off. You know how this is going to end. Although you're stupid enough to think otherwise. Yep, come on. If only I could reload these darts quicker. I think with all the wonderful technology that these people invented, they could have come up with a faster way of tranking things. It's part of the reason to go after the Reaper Kings, I think, is for... I think they're how you can get biotoxin on this map. Come on. Where have you gone? Nope, you still want another one? Tell us when you're finished. You want to go to sleep. You want to go to sleep. How can I miss? Come on. Aha! You've gone to sleep. Good. That's what we want to see. You've gone to sleep. Quite interesting to see how metal spikes fare out here. Because I've switched over. Well, what's that one? I've switched over from like wooden ones to metal ones. Oh, level 12. That sucks. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, for crying out loud. Why you want to spoil my day? I was having fun. Oh, good grief. Well, I guess I'm going to have fun with another blooming Reaper King. What level's that one? What level are you? 18. Ah, right. Well, I'm going to have some fun with a Reaper King here, and hopefully my T-Rex over there will survive, so I'll bring you back whatever the outcome. Okay, well, thankfully that was relatively uneventful. So that gives me a 168. So you're a 168 female. So now I'm going to have to either look for a high level male normal Rex or a high level Tech Rex. I mean, as I think I've mentioned before, I mean I can always get like a low level one, to be honest, and then just basically tame it up so that it ends up as a copy of what I've already got. Or I can try to look for a high level one. Glad I did that, otherwise I would have lost all of my scorpion kibble. Yeah, I mean, I can always go for like a high level one, because then at least I've got the chance of getting better stats on it. So I think what I'll do now, I'm going to poly the parrot here. Play a bit of musical chairs with all this. I've got tons and tons of corrupted nodules. I mean, I think what I'll do is go back to base, drop some of this stuff off, and come back out, because I really could do with a high level one. So I'll bring it back as soon as I find something better. Well, I've been searching high and low, and I'm still struggling to find like high level Rexes, either Tech Rexes or just normal Rexes. There's that one over there. It's a male. It's a 102. It's about the highest I've seen. I've come across 150, 156, I think it was, females. That's pretty much the highest male I've seen for a long time. So I'm going to see if I can get this one to join the cause. Come on. It's bright green. It looks bizarre. It's like the way with the eyes, the way the eyes sort of like stand out, you know, with a green skin colour. Ah, Struck, is that one of those green? Ah, it's one of those corrupted pteranodons. They're annoying me. But will you go away? Oh, okay, that was easy. More corrupted stuff. Oh no, I don't want to eat you. I don't want to eat you. I want to eat this thing. Oh, that wasn't the plan. Turn around. Let's shoot this big green thing. Oh, come on, reload. Yeah, it's a pity you can't have anything like in the tech range that just can stun things quickly. It's like, it just feels like forever and a day waiting for this thing to reload. We'll get there. Come on. Gonna go down? Is that enough for you? Yay! Got ya! Eventually. Okay, I don't want to know what that's up to. Right, so usual score is I'm just gonna starve this thing out. I mean, the plan really is I'm just gonna take this back to base, I think. And what I'll do is I'll get this one to breed with the female that I've got. I think that was a 168 female. Get those two to breed together, and that way I'll end up with a 168 male without any mutations. That's the plan. So I'll just have to hope that 168 female's got decent enough stats. I'll still keep my eye out for higher level ones. But the idea is I want to take about, I think I want to take about 2 or 3 of these into the forest cave and see what that's like to clear out, and then find out what the requirements are to take on the forest titan. Because I mean, at the moment I'm kind of reluctant to go after the desert titan. I mean, for one thing, it looks like it's going to actually spawn near my base, which means I'm probably having to put everything into cryo, take them all those cryopods somewhere, maybe like over to the city base or something. Because from what I can tell, that thing, it drops lightning. I mean, I might be able to like stay out of its way and just get it to stay away from the base, but I don't want to take the risk. It took me a long time to sort of like get thylacoleos and bolonosaurs, aloes that I've got over there, so I think I'm just going to put them all into cryo and leave them in the city before I take it on. The only quibble I've got really is that the Managamas, I mean, I think the highest I managed to find was a 144. I was pretty lucky in finding that one because I managed to trank it a few times. It was hovering up in the air, so I think it was that weird bug. I thought they'd fixed it in a patch, but it was just hovering in the air. I shot it a few times with a trank and it had actually fell down, and it ended up landing on us like an invisible ceiling. I had to restart the computer again to get it to then fall to the ground. But it meant at least I could tame it up. But I'm struggling to find any decent level ones. I've spent ages trying to look for high level T-Rexes. I mean, this is the first male I found in a while that's over 100. I mean, I know early on in the game I saw 174, but I think that so far, like today, I mean, it's been up against like 168. It's pretty much been the highest. Unfortunately, trying to find another one of those has been difficult, so I've just been clearing this area out. Just rinse and repeat. Now that I've got this one, I'm just going to settle for that one. But in terms of the Managamas though, I mean a 144 when the map level's 180, that's quite low. So I'm just a bit concerned if I took one of those in, you know, one of the offspring from that in, I don't know if it'll be able to cope. Because obviously the difficulty settings are higher than normal on this map, and I'm settling for much lower level dinos really than I should. So the plan is to basically I'll go and tame this one up, but then I've really seriously got to get myself a decent Managama if I can at some point, so I can take on the Desert Titan. Because the options are you can go in with one of those. I think there's another option is you could go in with like a high level Tapajara that's got tech armor on, for instance. Could be an option of taking in a Quetzal, but I've only seen the odd one Quetzal every now and again wandering around here, and they're usually low level. The idea is you would take one of those in with a turret on a platform, use that as a means to attack. The mech, I suppose there's a possibility you could use a mech because they've got those rocket launchers on the back. They could do possibly quite a lot of damage, but I don't know if you'd be able to get out of the way of the lightning quick enough. Another potential is maybe taking in some dimorphs as well. You could bring those in as support. That's one thing I've never been able to do on a boss fight in ARK so far. Is, I mean, I know early on when I first started playing ARK, I bred up high level dimorphs with the intention of using those against bosses, but you can't take them into a boss fight. Now what's interesting about Extinction is you don't summon the boss into a sort of like an isolated area. I think they pop up in the normal environment. They're there for a period of time maybe or something, but it's just like the normal environment that you're in. I'm just watching that RG. I think I better take that out before it gives me any grief. So yeah, I think I'm more liable to probably take on the Forest Titan. I mean, I'm struggling to find high level T-Rexes, so I might take a few base imprinted ones out there just to scout the area and clear it out. But I'm starting to think it might be better for me to just bring across the Rex army that I've already got. I mean, they've been used against all the bosses on the island as well as the Manticore on Scorched Earth. I didn't need those for Rockwell. I mean, they weren't really appropriate for Aberration. Here on the other hand, I'm quite tempted to do the same thing as what I did for Scorched Earth and just bring the bring the existing team across rather than just reinvent the wheel. But I'm still going to keep my eye out for any decent high level ones anyway. But I'll bring you back once this one's tamed up. Okay, so I've come over to the desert base. I've got the 102 male that tamed up and the 168 female. I didn't find a decent level tech Rex, so I've still got that one in cryo. Hopefully I'll be able to find one of those, and that should then allow me to start breeding up the tech Rexes instead, because I know one of those, I think it's level 290 it tamed out at that female. Not the maximum, but it's still better than a 269 dino. I mean, if I'd gone out and getting a 180 normal T-Rex, that would have tamed out at level 269. So because I'm struggling to find the high level ones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to breed these and keep breeding them until I get to the point where I've got a male that's either ideally a level 251 or somewhere close to her level, and then breed that one with her. But ultimately what I want is a level 251 male that's got exactly the same stats as her. They'll be the base breeders. I'll breed them together to get about 3 or 4 mutations, and then I'll end up with a male and a female that have got about 4 mutations, say. Breed those to get the 3 imprinted dinos that I want to then go through the forest cave. Because I can't find decent high level Rexes on the map, I'm going to port across the Rex army that I've got sitting on Scorched Earth. There is a risk that when I download them, I can actually lose Rexes. That I've seen that actually happen before, where I've got them in the ARK and then I'll download them and then boof, you appear to land, but then you look around and they're just not there. So that's something I'll have to bear in mind. I might end up having to go back to the island again and creating new ones, but we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will go to plan, and I'll have them out in the forest ready to take on the forest titan. But I'll still keep my eye out for high level Rexes. I mean, ARK being ARK, I'll be looking for something else, and all of a sudden one of them will just suddenly pop up out of nowhere. It's just the nature of this game, I tend to find. Now, in terms of the Desert Titan, I've started clearing things up. I mean, there was a bunch of like Thylacolios in here, for instance, so I've put those into cryo. All of the Velonosaurs that were in here, they've gone into cryo. There was some Velonosaurs and some Thylacolios out here, and they're now in cryo. But I've left the T-Rexes here for now, just so I can get more eggs out of them. The Allos, I'm disappointed with the Allos. I'm just not getting hardly any eggs out of those at all. I mean, I've got a vast amount of difference, between the amount of T-Rex eggs I get and the number of Allo eggs. So I'm switching over to Argies to get my eggs for the, I think that's superior. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think that might have been for the superior augmented kibble. I don't think I've got a cooker in here. Let's have a look. Yes, I have actually. I've got a cook. Oh, I can't tell from that one anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't tell me exactly which egg you need, but at some point I'll box those up, and then I'll box the little Velonosaurs up as well. I'll take all those cryopods over to the city, because as far as I'm aware, the Desert Titan spawns out here. So you've got the cave down there, and I think the Desert Titan spawns above this lake high up in the air. So I want to make sure that there's no dinos around here that can get injured, because that thing's going to drop lightning. I'm not exactly sure where. I think it'll target you, but if it lies around or whether it targets several areas around you, I don't know at this stage. So I want to make sure that I don't end up losing any of these dinos. So the plan for this place is I want to get some Velonosaurs. I might put them up on the top of the cliff there out of curiosity to see if they can actually target the Titan boss. I'm also going to bring about, I'm going to try and look for some really high level ones that I can bring, say like a flock of 10 imprinted ones across, just out of curiosity to see how much damage a bunch of those can do. And then I want about 3 Managamas, one that I'll be on, see how they do against the boss as well, see what sort of damage they can do. But I still need to get a decent level Managama though. I'm struggling to find higher levels. The highest I'm getting so far is a 144. I've had that breeding with another one that I'd tamed up, and I'm at the stage where I've got some mutated ones. They're about level 221 at the moment, so I'll just keep breeding those up to try and get the best I possibly can, unless I just happen to find a decent level Managama in my travels. But the next stage really is just to keep breeding these until I've got the 3 imprinted ones that I want to take into the forest cave, and then we'll go and clear that place out and find out what sort of resources I need. I mean, I know the desert cave over there, I know that needs the fire wyvern talons, so to get those I'm going to have to start hunting down the fire wyverns, the corrupted ones. There's no normal ones, there's just fire wyverns, so I'll have to go around chasing those. The trouble is when you kill them, they despawn pretty quickly, and I don't think that the talon gets automatically harvested now. You've got to pick them up off the saddlebag that drops, so I'll probably have to hunt quite a few more, because I think I need 10 of them, so I'll probably have to hunt more than just that. I mean, I did find one of them out in the sulfur area down in the bottom left corner, but there should be quite a lot of them up in the north. The only trouble is that's where you'll find gigas as well. So that's going to be interesting. So it'll be interesting to see in comparison what these, you know, when I get these bred up and go through the forest cave, to see what kind of resources the forest tank needs to sun. But I mean, in terms of this video, I mean, that's it really. There's no point just keep repeating the breeding process, because that's, you know, it's the same no matter what dino you use. So I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If so, then do please leave a like, as that will help me out a great deal. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content, then yeah, do please subscribe. Just remember to click the little bell icon though, so that way you'll get notifications for when new content comes out. And if you've got any comments or suggestions about this video, or if there's anything in particular you want to see on the channel, then do please post that in the comment section below. So until the next video, thanks very much for watching. Bye!